Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the things that I've been doing for a while, and I've alluded to it a number of times in the course of the many years I've been on YouTube already. I think we're coming up on 8 years here. So, I this is something I've done for a while, even before starting YouTube, but I got back into it pretty heavily as a way of trying to make some extra money to buy more coins and stuff to talk about with you guys. And what it is when I coin roll hunt quarters, I pull out a specific date. All right, these coins right here are 1983 Washington quarters, both Philadelphia and Denver minted coins. You're probably asking yourself, that's a rather common date. These are in pretty circulated shape, nothing fancy. But I'm gonna let you in on a secret on the 1983 coins. These are actually sought after, believe it or not, in mint state condition. Some of you that have combed through like heritage auctions or great collections or David Lawrence, for example, have seen these coins in the mint state 67 level for many thousands of dollars. It's what we would consider in modern coinage to be a conditional rarity. All right, it's one of those few dates where a lot of them were released and not many of them were saved. Now here's a page out of the current red book. It's page 180 in the 2018 version. So if we took a glance at the 1983 date and then compare them to the other dates around it, like the 82, 81s, and 84s, you can actually see that a mint state 63 pricing that they have in the guide is at $30 for the 83p, and the 83D is $10. Compared to the other dates, the 82 is still a little tough, but it's not worth nearly as much, and that is all attributed to the conditional rarity of the coins. None of them were ever hoarded, nor were they ever I don't know, they just weren't hoarded, and they weren't saved in that pristine condition. And it's interesting because the coins look like crap, brand new. A lot of them have a loss of luster, and the strike's not very good on them. But anyways, that's kind of like the backstory of all this. So what is it exactly that I'm getting to? Because we're 3 minutes in, and there's a few of you that's probably like, just get to the point. I collect all 83 Philadelphias and Denvers as I come across them in coin roll hunting. All right, and what I do is I assemble full rolls of these and then sell them on the secondary market. My traditional preference would be eBay, in spite of the fees and all that. Usually, I'll make anywhere from 2 to 3 times face value, but you can't sell these as singular coins. They're easier to sell as full rolls. People, will, hoard them. Now, the circulated dated coins are relatively common out there. So the mere fact that people are going out of their way to assemble full rolls and hoard these things in this condition, to some wouldn't make any sense. To me, it wouldn't make any sense as a collector for many of years. I think because of the conditional rarity, it has kind of trickled down the valuation even into the most ugliest, lowest grade of coins, and that's where guys like you and I can capitalize. So let me show you a page of completed auctions, because you're going to want to watch this. It's like, hey, prove it to me. 1983 quarter rolls. Okay, as you can see, all of the completed auctions are in green, which means that's the realized value. So this first auction is kind of deceiving. It's a partial roll of 32 coins. There's 20 1983 combination of Philadelphia and Denver. As we know, the Philadelphia coin is considerably more valuable. Now there's also 82s. So it's hard to gain an actual value, but the mere fact that 32 coins, 40 coins constitutes a whole roll, sold for $10.50 plus $5.50 in shipping, so that's $16. Says a lot already. So as we go into the next listing here, here's another roll, a lot of 40, 1982 and 83. So this is a 2-year mix again. Again, skews the whole perception of what the actual value is for a full roll of 83s. And it's a combination mix of Philly and Denver's. One full roll, $16.50, and you got $4.15 in shipping. Here is one brilliant uncirculated quarter, ungraded, mind you, for almost $60. Now it is over $60 by the time you figure it in shipping. But a coin such as this, maybe one that has been saved in an album, okay, you could sell raw for this kind of money. It's kind of funny. You know, it's like, wow, I had no idea. For the longest time, I had no idea. I'm serious. Now here's where it gets pretty spot on for the pricing. Here's the 1983 Washington quarter, 40 coins, mixed Philly and Denver. So it's a solid date roll, $24 and then $4.45 for shipping. So you're close to $30. That is about the amount of money that it would sell for on a consistent basis. And then you would come across auctions like this. Similar auction, 83, 40 coins. This one sold for a lot more money, but it was a buy it now. This one was also a buy it now. I don't understand the rhyme or reason as to why this one sold for $10 less if it is the same date with the same mix. Not clicking into the auction, I would speculate that there are more Philly coins in this auction as opposed to this one right here with that whip, which might be like 60% Denver, 40% Philly. And as we go down, 1983p Brilliant Unk quarter choice from original bankroll. So that's one coin for $19. As you can tell, the picture plays a huge role in how much money you will receive for your coin. If this was a mega close-up like this one is of a brilliant uncirculated coin, this guy might have gotten at $60. Here is a 83D, so it's the lesser expensive of the two dates. Gem BU Washington quarter roll. Check this out, $332 freaking dollars. Who would have ever thought? So if you guys have a few rolls of Gem BU 83s, whether it's D or P, sell it now. Here's the 83p quarter roll, $29. Buy it now with free shipping. That one's just a miscellaneous roll. Here's another 83D original bank wrapped BU roll for $339 and then $5 shipping. But you get the idea. There's money to be made for this particular date. For every $100 that you would go through, now it depends on if you're on the East Coast, you're going to be the beneficiary of a lot more Philly dated coins instead of me being in the West Coast where I find a lot more Denvers. For every $100 combed through, traditionally you'll find anywhere from 5 to 7 83s. That's not bad. If you bought a whole box, you will have assembled nearly a full roll of quarters. So it's a good way to kind of make some extra money on the side. I don't know what your guys' thoughts on these are. You know, some of you are probably tired of, you know, flip for profit, you know. But if it's proven method, why not go for it, right? Again, I've been doing it for years. It's a good way to make, you know, if you're consistent and you do it like say for a full year, you can make easily a few $1,000s profit to you. So, you know, you can't really retire off of it, but it's definitely something worth mentioning, especially, you know, when it comes around to holiday time where you need to save a little extra money. This is a good way of, like, you know, start in October, you know, go through a bunch of quarters, pull these out and flip them. Yeah, you'll be making boatloads of money. You know, you have $500 by the time Christmas rolls around. But anyways, I wanted to share this interesting little maybe under the radar tip for you. When you're searching your quarters, pull out the 83s. Thanks again for joining. Please hit like or subscribe. And yeah, Blue Ridge Silverhound, see you later.